So check it out, your do table in a second. And if you want to have a little, it'll be like an open comment and question session. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So I'll repeat that because in the future this is a live broadcast. So I just wait for people to show up, and I will give you the same space and time to ask me, or is it ask? I don't know. Depends where you're from. To ask me a question. Would you like a response? It could be something really intense. It could be something about. It could be personal. It could be subjective. It could be universal. It could be a principle of ideas. It could be anything. Because I figured in this little moment that I have some time and space that I would offer it to you, whoever is here. What's up, sipping on nectar? And as delightfully, I wonder if nectar comes from nectarines. Nectarines are really good, but nectarines are not and will never be peaches. And peaches will not and are never going to be as good as mangoes. Y'all know that. Mangoes, then peaches, then nectarines, and then plums, and then pears. Yeah, you got that order? You can write that down. Write that down. Put that, like Zen said, it's that order for sure. There's a reason for it. It's because that's fucking what's delicious to me. How dare you question my taste? What's up, What's up, Jesus? Jesus Dino. I know mangoes are the only thing that really matter. Champagne mangoes are the best. Am I right here? Kiwis are nice. Kiwis are nice. They're still not. No, the upper echelon of fruit are always orangish yellow in color. The same thing about all the fruits that I suppose to you, they're all the internal energy is all yellow or orange. Kiwis are good. I really like kiwis, and you should bite right into those things. Don't even peel the skin off. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's kind of like a freshly shaved. Oh, we're gonna go too far here. Papaya. That's papaya. So yeah, I get you. That's a very masculine fruit. I don't meditate. I'm meditating right now. I dedicate my day to meditation all day. Life in and of itself is a meditation. There's nothing. I'm not gonna go sit in a corner and stare off the wall and just like, oh, I'm meditating. I've done it, and I will do it. I probably will sometime today, maybe. I'll give myself 10 minutes or whatever. Yeah. If I'm taking a shit on the toilet, right? That's a good time. I can sit there in a glass of wine, just stare off in the distance, and go. The curiosity of it all. So this right here is a meditation for me. What do I do when I wake up? Out of a slumber? I would suspect champagne mangoes are great. They're the yellow ones and they're smaller. There's two really good ways to eat them. And I'm gonna give you a little clue. What you can do is you can massage the mango. So you got the little nut on top, the little seed where it came off the stem, right? And you massage the mango to the point it's juice. Basically mango juice. And you pop the top off and you squeeze it and you suck the juice out of the mango. And the skin becomes, it caresses itself around the nut of the mango. That's one way to eat it. There's another way that I made a video on it, but I didn't post it, of how to properly peel a mango. And I'll do that. I'll make another video. It's depending on the kind of mango you have. There's a way to cut it open with your fingernail and then stick your fingers inside and remove the skin and then just devour the mango, which is even better. Sipping on nectar. If you visualize, meditate on a taste of something, let's say some shit McDonald's food. Okay, right now I can easily meditate on one of my favorite things, a fish fillet, and the French fries, and then the Coke afterwards. There's a whole, the fish fillet is the bun is soft, and then you got the old texture, and then the French fries are super salty, and then in the Coke, what you have is a bunch of different the chemicals in the Coca-Cola. They're scientifically doing this to get you through an algorithm. Not because it's nutritious or not because it's delicious, but it's taking you through a bunch of processes of the physical and mind. So if you were to meditate on that, yeah, you could re-trigger memories. I mean, think about it as anything. You'd be like, remember that one time my uncle stuck his thumb in my ass? You know, that's the thing. I mean, not for me, but maybe for you. And I apologize if that's happened. I mean, what the fuck? I'm not going to apologize to you. You should go talk to your fucking uncle about that. But you know what I'm saying? That's people have that triggered memory, and some of these memories are visually cued. Some of them are audibly. Some of them are smell oriented, and some of them are cut this off, cut all this off, and just visualize it, and so you can process. This is one of the old techniques for the let me try to get a little deeper here. If you coordinate that visualization technique of ancient memory, meaning anything that's gone on in your life, and then you were to have someone put a finger into a point that they knew was part of the process of, say, I've got a block in my liver, I've got a block in my kidney, or I've got a block in my eye, or whatever. There's a point that's going to associate with that. So you could visualize something and have somebody even wave a smell in front of you, and then trigger a point that you could just visualize, and then you release the memory, and it'd be gone. It wouldn't be gone, but it wouldn't be a looping mechanism. Meaning, if I can't move my arm this way, but all of a sudden I snap that, and all of a sudden I can, oh shit, my tennis elbow is gone, my cold shoulder is wrong, all that shit. You know, like you can't throw a pitch anymore because you got hit one time when you threw a ball and they rifled it back and you got fucking hit in the fucking eye from a fastball. You know what I'm talking about? Those are the same things as somebody yelling at you when you were a child. It's the same thing. It's the same neurological processes that occur with anything. Like I could be like, I'm drinking because one day somebody, but I already know this shit. Right? I'm drinking because I fucking like it. See? So you can process shit to do the things that used to be you did as an addiction or as a response mechanism to pain or hurt. I could turn this into something joyful. So when I started becoming an alchemist, years ago I used to drink to avoid pain. So I could be into some space where I could avoid all things. And then I started making tinctures, maybe like 8 years ago. And once I started making tinctures, what I realized is the alcohol wasn't the issue. The issue was some subconscious thought process that was associated with some sort of idea that I had towards, I don't know. I mean, name something. Maybe I grew up and I played a sport. So I played soccer, and one time during soccer, somebody kicked me in the shin, right? And so I had pain associated with that. Or in basketball, I broke my wrist. I used to could dunk. I could dunk, and somebody undercut me, and I fell, and I snapped my wrist in half. Like, broke my wrist. My entire hand flipped over and hit this side. I had to go right to the hospital. So then I have association with nurses, with basketball, with jumping and dunking, and then all these things, you know, start to develop some sort of ideal in my mind that says, after that, did I ever try to dunk again? I mean, I certainly did, but for some people, it's the horse. If you get on the horse and you fall off, you get on again. It's the same story, and you can do that with anything. So you can erase and eliminate certain behavioral tendencies through imagery. So back to your question, you can image it in your mind, and then also, as you're imaging your mind, have a new memory inserted. Say one time somebody touched you on the shoulder, and you're like, oh fuck, and when they punched you in the face, right? If somebody touched you on the shoulder and then gave you a hug, now you've replaced the memory. And you can do that visualization. Yeah, there it is, breaking programming. And it's not breaking the programming, it's reprogramming. It's eliminating the old programming, like right here on this computer right now. You might be looking at me on a phone, and you might be looking at me through a computer. And when I'm done talking, what you can do is you can look at your screen, it's wide open there, you can see there's these programs and these programs. You could go and put one in garbage. It's gone. It's gone. And then you can associate. Then you're like, every time you're like, oh, I thought I was thumbing here. I thought I was gonna get this program. You can put a new program there, and every time you push there, you're like, it's this new program. Holy fuck. And all of a sudden, you would never associate the place that you put your finger on the phone with that program. So what I do, what I like to do, what I always like to do, is in my house, I'll just change the location of furniture. So that I can't ever associate anything in a negative way. Oh, one time I hit my toe on this couch because it was in the wrong position. Now all of a sudden I moved the couch. You know who I have to blame? Myself. Not the couch. Not the placement of it, but myself for not knowing where it was. So then I start to tread properly. You see? It's the same with the phone. I can eliminate all things on my phone. I can throw my phone away. I mean, I'm not, because there's a lot of things on here that are enjoyable and likable and I'm able to serve people with. So I wouldn't do that. But there's a way to reassociate yourself with the mindscape, the universe. And all you do is you eliminate programs that don't serve you and don't serve anybody, and you load up new programs. And you can do it right on your phone, right now. When I'm done talking, get back on your phone or whatever you're playing with and move things. Move things on this right here, because you're staring at your fucking phone or your computer all goddamn day, and I know you are. Replace things. It's easy to get to my contacts. It's easy to get this. Change that. Put that in the most difficult place to find, and take the thing that you don't want to really play with, put that in the easy place. See what happens. Put a cheeseburger in the place of a banana. The banana's sitting on the counter. Put a cheeseburger there and put the bananas in the fridge. It looks weird, kind of crazy, right? But that's what you're doing. You're mentally it's improvisation. It's mental acuity. It's the capacity to deal with constant change which you're causing to yourself. So, hopefully that was helpful. So let me get through here. My day has been awesome. Dino. Yeah, the only way you can get rid of embedded memories is either through unbedding them, meaning if you're fucking something, you're bedding them, right? So if you keep fucking with the same thing, if you got a little scratch or itch and you keep doing this, you're gonna keep doing that. The only way to do that is to uncover it. Subconscious mind is much the same way as even a scab you might have. You gotta peel it off, that kind of weird shit. So you just kind of you allow for it. If you don't pick the scab off, you just allow it to heal. I mean, you might have a scar there. That scar is S-car, which is a car of the S. It's an arc of the S, meaning energy. It was, but it could go away. I got a lot of old injuries that you can't see. I got a lot that you can see. I mean, I can show you this little thing I got here, and I got over here, and I got this one over here. And like, man, why'd you pick it like that? And it's like, oh man, what the fuck is? Why is he picking his nose? I just like to pick my nose. I don't fucking care. But what you do is you disassociate yourself from associations that you don't want to associate with. Figure that one out. Oh, sip on nectar. Oh, dude, wasn't I supposed to get back to you about where to go in New Orleans? And I do apologize because I've been in Orange Beach. I haven't been in New Orleans because somebody came down here and they needed my help. So I just gave my time to them. And I'm sorry I didn't get back to you on where to move there. Where did you choose to move? Do you mind saying here? And if you don't, hit me up on the other shit. But where's the location? Yeah, where's the location? Do you know that? You don't give me the exact address, but you know what city? Or like, not what city, what, so you got parishes and you got like, are you mid-city? Are you, mid-city? See how quick that is? I said it and then you said it. Good choice. How close are you, if you look it up on a map, how close are you to the red line and the green line? So you got the red line, Fountain Blue. Oh, I know exactly where it is. Oh, I'm gonna come hunt you down, motherfucker. I'm gonna find you. Oh, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna drink. Fountain Blue is, can I ask you a little further, because I really don't know exactly where it is, but Fountain Blue, isn't that right on Canal? Isn't that near Canal? And then when you get the little split off to go to the park? So the green line is down there. The red line goes north and it goes to the cemeteries, and then you got the line that also goes to the park. You where the cutoff is? I think that's where Fontainebleau is. I mean, there's so many fucking apartment buildings. I think that's where. Am I right here? I mean, you can do this offline. You can send this to me because I'm gonna see you anyways. Yeah. Oh, near the park in I-10. I'm gonna check you out. I'll hit you offline on the email. But yeah. When did you say you come here? September 7th? Oh man. Alright, I'll go back there. I had some work to do here, but I'll come back there. I'm not gonna roll out a red carpet for you. Maybe a blue or green one, but I will definitely once you get in there. Yeah, the 7th. Once you get in there, I'm fucking excited, man. Have you been here before? Oh, here. In my mind, I'm in New Orleans because I'm gonna go there in a second. But have you been in New Orleans before, or is it off the cuff? I just don't remember, man. You know, I'm sorry. I get so many emails and so many people chat with me that I just like too much to do. Have you been here before? Magenta? What's up, Free Slave? Magenta? What do you mean? What's the deal with magenta? It's a beautiful color. It's somewhere in between purple and pink, right? It's probably one of the best colors you should wear. Good. Slipping on nectar, you've made a very promising maneuver for your life, because New Orleans is it's where all the magicians live, and I don't mean magicians like we can do card tricks. I mean. Yeah, give me a little more. Free Slave. What do you mean magenta? The color. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful color. Like, look at all the delicious things. Like a daiquiri, it's right in there. Look at certain kind of paintings. Like right now, it's very interesting. You can't see this, but I put my phone on red ship. So there's like a red blue thing that's going on that gives you kind of a red blue purple. It gets you in the magenta category, like magenta pixie. Pixies are magenta. So there's a really good association between magenta. Yeah, there you go. Magenta. Like, I mean, I got green right. Well, y'all seen that one. Oh, you can't see it right now, but I got green inked up on me. Very magenta on me. I mean, I got red that's kind of in that category now because it's a little worn out, but. Magenta. Sipping on nectar. I'll do a whole video. I've done a video on this before, but I'll do another one on how color spectrum affects drying out herbs to give you the most bioavailable nutrition. Because if you just put full spectrum light on something versus putting a specific light, it will remove. You'll remove certain energies from the plant and allow something to exist. Like, say. If I were to take, if you go to a nightclub, what would happen is you got a DJ spinning music in your ear, and you got a bunch of people throwing lights on you, and those lights have a specific quality. Not that everybody knows what they're doing with them, but they're doing something. You could do the same thing with plant life. That if I kept throwing red light on something, or green, or blue, or pink, or violet, or name a fucking color, there's a vibrational frequency. It's still going to dry things out. But then it's also going to allow certain elements and substances to exist. So you can dry different fruits and vegetables out. Most people say just put it in the oven. Yeah, the oven's dark and it's giving you heat. But if you put a color spectrum on it, you're going to be able to get a different essence out of it. You can take a strawberry and dry it with green light, blue light, purple light, blah, blah, blah. Try it. And you taste those things and you go put them in a laboratory. They're all going to have certain leftover substances that are usable by the human. Does that make sense? So, but the magenta is a really interesting color because somebody once said that pink doesn't really exist, and so if pink doesn't exist, the magenta really doesn't exist either, because magenta and pink are it's a subspecies of the color purple and the color red. So. You're kind of in the kind of strange category. And this is why if you look out in nature, you don't find any pixies. Pixies are magenta. You don't find too many green bloods. Green bloods and purple bloods you don't find. Like you can see me because I speak in a different octave, but man, how I love it that my strangest and like most elaborate talks on things nobody shows up for. It's really weird. I think it's only because you guys are the only people that understand what I'm saying. So this won't be very public. So if you're here, welcome. Ooh, puppy. Oh, you got it. I might have to go do something about this. We'll see. I'm like Meatwad, where like if dogs are fighting or barking, I just get in the middle and just try to chill things out.
That's why you don't bring your dog.
Alright, back. I had to go associate with animals. There's goddamn animals everywhere.
What's up, Jay? What's up, Mel?
Hey, what up, Gary?
Doing alright?
Slipping out to black clothes. Yes, black clothes are. It's kind of like soil. So if you wear black clothes, what happens is you ingest energy. Black beard, energy. Black hair, energy. That's why I tie my shit up. If I leave my shit down, there's energy everywhere. Giving and receiving. But it's like people that are pure and pristine, and women comes to look at a woman comes to get married wearing all white as she's pure. It's a lie, because she's not pure. She's already been sinning. She's already been fucking. She's already been doing wild shit. You go to a funeral and they're like, oh, it's black, it's death. Well, why would you wear black to a funeral? That's a bad idea. I'm gonna tell you the truth right here. You want the real truth? If you go to a funeral, you wear white, so that you don't extract any of that dead energy. People wear black and they become dead, so they become sorrowful. Go to an Indian funeral, like Indian or real Indian. They wear white. They're happy. They're dancing. The gypsy funerals, it's crazy. It's way different. You go to like a Christian funeral, everyone's wearing black. Well, you know why? Because they're extracting death energy and makes them dead. Because white means what, and black means blach or bleach or bleach. It means to white. It's a trick in the language. So don't wear the dark colors to a funeral. You wear the light colors to a funeral. And you wear the dark colors to, well, they wear black colors to birth because there's a lot of energy to be extracted out of either system. Just pick your colors wisely. Why you think it's red and blues everywhere? Lumberjacks and shit. Magenta. Magenta is the word ma, and then ma meaning mother, and then gen meaning generation, and ta is a crossing. So magenta is a crossing of the genitive principle of the mother. Yes? Does that make sense? Wouldn't it be? If it's a pixie, then the ma or the mag. You could do it this way too. You could do mag, which is magnesium or magic or magnetic. And then you say, so it'd be MAG and then N and T. And the word is actually MG and then NT. So you'd break it down to MG and then NT. What is NT? Nitrous? Nitrous? So it'd be magnesium and nitrous? Just give me a couple ideas here. I can't fully give the answer to that one, but that's because I've never thought about it before. But yeah, magnesium, there you go. Excuse me, magenta, magnesium, and does that make sense? I got about 10. Let's see. Man, it's 2 o'clock. I got probably like 15 more minutes. So feel free to get in here with any and all questions. Oh, I got only 70% of the phone, so y'all can dig in. Hey, that Gary though, that dog thing was funny, huh? There you go. So, out of nowhere, did I give you the same answer? Magnesium calms the nerves because magnesium is associated with night, and it's also associated with
everything on it.
Magnesium is also associated with chocolate because you get magnesium out of chocolate, which is dark, which is also associated with taking a nap. And also, you have 4 elements in your body, main ones. You have calcium and sodium, day elements, and nighttime, which is magnesium and potassium, M, G, and K, magic. So magnesium, potassium, which means chocolate-covered banana for sleep, which will give you all of that, the energy that's required for the dark world, for the dark arts. So the language doesn't seem to. There you go. So the more work you do in the dark, the more fire you can provide yourself with. The darker shit gives you the most fire. The more the darker the hair, the darker the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. But that's what the sun charges you with darkness. Eyes, hair, skin. I just don't let my skin go out too often because it weirds people out. But they would be faking it with the glasses though, right? They'd be putting dark glasses on to cover up the fact that their eyes are shit ain't right. And Gary, thank you for that magnesium skinny scrapes ignite fires. Yeah, magnesium, man. The magenta. Hey, if you want to get real hard on it, I ain't gonna go there. I'm just gonna say it. MAGA, make America great again. I ain't gonna say anything about that because I give 2 fucks about anything to do with politics. But I guarantee the people that were dealing with that knew what MAG was. I'll make a whole video on that if y'all want. That'll come in my mind right now. I already know how it works. Tricky, huh? What's up, Lucian? Best source of sodium that's not salt or celery. I think there's an overburden of sodium on most people's diet. So if you don't like celery, just eat food. Come on with that. Just eat food. It has it in there. I promise. Anything you eat that's a fruit or vegetable, sodium in there. You're gonna be good. No one that you know needs sodium or calcium. No one. What they need is magnesium and potassium, which is the nighttime elements. Ain't nobody out here, ain't nobody coming out here saying, eat magnesium, eat potassium. Ain't nobody saying eat chocolate and bananas. Ain't nobody saying that. They're saying, well, I need more salt in my diet. Salt? Fucking salty ass, bitchy ass attitude motherfuckers. Eveline, have you been enjoying? There's a lot of, I guess you could ask anybody here, but I've put up quite a bit of material. So anything that you're looking for, if it doesn't show up right away, you can always feel free to hit me up and I'll tell you where to find it, because I don't tag my videos. You'd have to do a lot of the blue sky. You got me on some funny shit when I was geeking out because of the color. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. But most of them have a little more coherency to them. I knew I was I was like, oh my god, Mr. Blue Sky, you know. So hopefully you enjoy. If there's anything you need, you can request it now, because I got 10% left here, so I got a few minutes. Any questions? Feel free to ask. I got to the end of this, so we'll do that. I know Mr. Blue Sky is a song by Electric Light Orchestra, ELO. Look up ELO, yo. You don't know that? Lucianne, what's up, Christine? Novoa. 'Who else is in here? Who's left in there? Yeah, so hopefully, hey, sipping on nectar, sodium. I don't think that's one of your worries in life. I think sodium and calcium. Willie Nelson did Blue Sky, really? Really? That was his? I thought it was ELO. Let me know, Eveline. Christian Nova, you said you've been taking hydrogen peroxide, not for an enema. A safe amount of what? And for what purpose? You know what I mean? Are you using food grade? You mean drops for an enema, or you mean just in the mouth, or do you mean like on your skin, or do you mean like to make tea with? You could use hydrogen peroxide in water. Yeah, but for what though? What are you going to do with it? You can put it up your butt? I mean, you can. Just... Oh, you've cut it down to 12%? I use about 10 to 12% for mouthwash and shit. I wouldn't put that up your butt. Is that what you're saying? I just noticed. Parasites. Best thing for parasites are herbs. You can over-oxygenate. Parasites aren't going to really be killed necessarily by hydrogen peroxide. You'd have to use wormwood, you'd have to use senna, and you'd have to use a few different elements that will actually infect their being, I guess. You know, oregano oil, turpentine, oregano, high quality alcoholic substances, gin, tequila, and all that shit. It will kill those things. Really think about it. It's gonna fucking burn them. So put that down there, and they'll get the fuck out your system. But you can do an H2O. You can do an H2O2 enema, but you have to use a very small amount of it, because you're just upping. You're like, you probably put a few drops of 35 in a whole bag, like a few drops. And again, the more oxygen, the more it's going to start leaching. So you got to do it really quick. You can't be just having it sit in a bag for a long time. Warm water, 2 drops of 35%, and see what happens. You know. What does it do? Put 35%. If you ever put 30% in your skin or 35% in your mouth, it's going to start bubbling. That's what's going to be happening in your guts. It would be called bubble guts. You know. But it's gonna eat off bad things, but it's also going to just go ahead and just eradicate shit. And most people don't want that kind of. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I would not recommend a turpentine enema. No. You'd have to see me in person before I could tell you really if you had some real issues. I could tell you how to work with it, but no, I would never online. No. How dare you? No. I'd recommend taking a urine enema, a distilled water enema, a coffee enema. You could use some of the elements of teas and shit, but no, not turpentine. No way. Hey, Christian Novoa. Is it Christian? Like now? I know I've asked you before, but I'm a fucking drunken lunatic. Is it Christian, like male Christian, or Cristiano, or what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know where you're from. I don't know what the fuck you look like. Because as always, put a fucking picture over here. I don't care if it's a dog. I don't care if it's a dog with a fucking a red dog in it. That's a joke. Christian. So you dude. You're a dude. Just Arizona, yes, many times I've used it. It's fun. I don't use it on a regular basis. I don't know that it's. I know that it's better than using salt. It has all the elements salt does, but it's actually living. Oh, you did. Send those to me. Hey, Christian. Send those to me. Mail from Peru. I assume so. Send those to me. You know my email. It's THEO Theo. Means God. Luminous light. LUMINOUS at Gmail. Send it me there because when I make these videos, I'm not gonna go back through this shit and check everybody's like, hey, go check this shit out. Check this email. Blah blah blah. Check this fucking YouTube. I can't. Send it to me. I will look at it. Oh man. Alright. I'll give you guys one more glass of wine. And then Zen's gotta get the fuck out of here. Because I'm about to get fucking goofy in these streets. And just Arizona, by the way, she legit. I should probably just make a video strictly on that. I will. I will make that video very soon. I made it. A lot of my talks about she legit. She is legit, but I'm not really a fan of it. You gotta know your source. There's a lot of different sources of she legit. So it could be some bullshit sometimes. You never know. Hold on one second. I gotta get myself another beverage before. Hello, friend.
Howdy.
May I have another glass of wine?
What time was it?
Just whatever house Chardonnay was. And I do appreciate what you're doing. Yes. One day, I'm working on it. I'm not drinking somebody else's beer. This was mine. I just didn't want to drink the whole thing. Yeah, I was telling these people that I got a couple of wine. They thought I was just drinking.
Sometimes beer is more kept than mine. Mine's just kind of.
Oh no, I actually just trimmed it up and put oil in it because I didn't want to look like people call me a scumbag and loser and retard and like, why do you have all this extra? And I'm like, because the only people that don't have beards are like children and babies and ladies and lady babies.
I got some conditioner and some shampoo and some beard
What kind of beard oil you use? You got smells?
No, like my sister for my birthday got me this really nice Zeus kit. Like $100 online, but came with a couple of nice it's like shampoo, conditioner, beard oil. So
if I come here again, which I probably will, I got some beard oil, and I will offer freely to you if you want to just play around with it. My shit gets kind of weird because I get this little kind of like it's straight over here. It's kind of weird. I want the curls.
you gotta be back soon because next Sunday's my last day.
Oh shit! Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Move on.
I'm just going to New Orleans for the off season.
Hey, I'll see you there because that's where I live.
Okay.
Oh, you can follow me around now. I know who you are.
I said where I was going first. It seems like you're the
I got a house there. For what reason? Just for?
It's kind of like their convention season, so they make good money down there for the next few months. So one of my best friends lives over there. So I'm just gonna not count. He's got a big house. He can tell me
Are you gonna serve? Are you gonna be behind the bar, or just fucking around?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's gonna make money.
Fuck yes. I'll see you.
I'm not a chick with big boobs, so
You're
marketing position might be a little tough. So
you are a dude with big boobs, though.
exactly.
Hey. It's good to meet you, man.
John.
Zen.
That's me.
Pleasure.
That's my buddy's name.
Fantastic.
15. Where do you live in New Orleans?
Do you know where the Soleil is? Down by the bakery bar, down by the end of the Chapaloops. You know, Chapaloops? Shop it. Yeah, I know. I mean, we all do it. Can you spell it though?
TCHOUPS. I probably could get within a letter.
I know,
I
yeah.
could do it when I was at Tulane, but not anymore.
Yeah, so I live at the corner of 10 and 10 and Chop. Yeah, bakery bar. I could get in the city, no problem. I'm right there. Like, there's this really nice fountain at the. I forget the name of the park. No. Lee Circle's up next to. Yeah.
So you're uptown.
No. I'm right there.
Okay.
Like, I could get to Lee Circle within. I could walk there in like 15 minutes. Bike there in like 5, whatever. I'm like a mile from there.
So close to like Turkey and the Wolf and Commanders. How close are you to Turkey and the Wolf?
A bike ride to the west. Bike ride to the west by like 5 blocks. Yeah, right there. Yeah, man. It's good to meet you, Jim.
Probably won't.
Get her.
Oh, Steve B, you did a 28 fast? You fasted full on water, or did you fast on just like foods? Like you just were done with foods, or what were you doing? You did the water? Because again, I'd love to just sit here, just drink water all day, and just remember everything. But obviously, oh, there you guys. All right, cool. So enjoy your liquids. This is the end of my roll call here. My phone just went black, which means I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call this a day. I hope you guys have enjoyed my time, my company. And remember, I tell you 3 things. 3 things I always tell everyone is take care of yourself, take care of your neighbors if you can, and always keep your asshole clean. So go ahead and get yourself a bidet, because you can keep your butthole clean. And the better your butthole is, you ain't gotta bleach that shit. You ain't gotta be like a stripper or nothing. You ain't gotta do that shit. Just keep your butthole clean and take care of yourself. That's most important. So I'll see y'all soon. Do good things or do bad things if you must.